Welcome to the first edition ever of Blowing Solutions Wide Open. My name is Addie Halkin. I'm a spiritual coach, tarot card reader, and a health and wellness coach. Thank you so much for being with me. I am excited to be able to share what's to come on this channel, and I thought I'd start by filling you in a little bit about why I decided to open it. It is July 4th, 2024, and I don't think it's any kind of an accident that this is the first day that I am putting out a video, since the whole motive of this channel is really about freedom. And I'm not sure how many people are aware, but we're going through a huge consciousness shift right now. Humanity is ascending at a speed that I've never seen before, and this is super exciting. And as with all changes, though, I will say there's a lot of crashing and burning, feelings of discomfort, feelings of insecurity, things of that nature. And I can certainly relate. I'm going through that too. Some of the more obvious things that I'm seeing right now have been since about, I want to say, October 2023. We're seeing a lot of our public figures kind of be exposed for who they've really been in their life, despite the image that's been put out about them. Some of the ones that we've revered for many years have been shown to be very different behind closed doors. On the contrary, some of them are being vindicated. Maybe the news and the media put out negative images about them or negative narratives about them, and we're seeing now that they were actually pretty decent human beings, kind of being abused by the industry that they were in. And this is beautiful. The veil is being lifted. It's exciting times, but it is a little tumultuous right now. And so I wanted to pull a channel together that allows people to really collaborate and communicate and share ideas, because I think it's super needed right now. It's my opinion. I think we're going to have to start walking away from the current systems that have been governing this planet for many, many years. Some of those systems I'm referring to are our education system, our healthcare system, our financial system, our governments. I think we're going to have to start making big changes around our environmental practices. And I realize that's a big list that I just rattled off there. I understand that doesn't happen overnight. And I understand it doesn't happen from one person. I personally know some things about how to shift away from our healthcare. I know some things about how to change some environmental practices that I'm going to be sharing. I certainly can bring spirituality to the table. That's another thing that I'd like this channel to be about, is all things spiritual. I think leaning on the spiritual, I want to say, support is probably our biggest ally right now as far as shifting things and making big transitions. But I don't know anything about the financial system or the education system or government. And I want to hear from you. I want to hear your ideas on any of those systems or anything else that you think that might help our way of living and help humanity in general. If you want to come on this podcast and talk about what you know, I'd love to have you. Please email me at blowingsolutionswideopen@gmail.com, and we can talk about it and see if it's a good fit. If you want me on your platform, same thing, blowingsolutionswideopen@gmail.com. I'll put that in the description below. Please feel free to like and subscribe and comment if you want to see more of what's to come. I think it's going to be worth it. And I think that our power lies in collaboration. I have heard people talk about, fixing our current systems. I'm not necessarily opposed to that, but I have to be honest, I don't see that working. One of the reasons why is because I think the current systems governing this planet are built off faulty foundations. The people in charge of them, I don't think they're going to grow a conscience anytime soon. If you pay attention to what the powers that be right now are doing, it's unbelievable. They're scrambling, trying to, grab a hold of, control of people and control of the energy of the planet and their precious dollar bills. And they're doing things that are, it's unbelievable. It's disgusting, to be honest with you. Never seen some of what I'm seeing right now. And so I think our power lies in walking away. And I'll use TikTok as an example. That's a platform right now that's being threatened to be shut down by the powers that be. And it's not for the reasons they're saying, it's because they understand how powerful we are when we start talking to each other just like this, when we start talking without the scripted narrative of the news and we start sharing ideas, we get very powerful. And so let's keep doing that. I think that that's what's going to work. But the ideas are there. We are smart enough. If you even go on the platform of TikTok, up until recently, it's not been very controlled and people have been allowed to say what they want. And it is unbelievable the things that I'm hearing and the ideas that people have. I think we need to keep that going. And I want to make another thing clear, and that is your idea doesn't have to be big. I want to hear all of them. It doesn't matter how big, your contribution to this shift can be any size and it's valuable. There's a content creator on TikTok right now that I watch sometimes, and this guy makes content about absolutely nothing. It's worse than a Seinfeld episode. I think the deepest post I ever saw him make was he was going through the drive-through of a fast food restaurant and he held up the drink that he purchased and he said, "Guys, what do you think? Why do they sometimes not give us enough ice and sometimes too much ice?" And that was his whole post. And that was the most in-depth post I've ever seen. And I remember I kind of felt a little annoyed because I thought, why does this guy have more followers and more likes and more comments than I ever have? And the content is about nothing. I feel like I work kind of hard to put out information of value. And then I kind of took a step back and I thought, you know what? Even he's bringing something, his humor factor alone is raising vibration. So there is no idea or strategy too big or too small. I want to hear all of it. I think that we absolutely have the ability to do this and make these shifts and change this world. I think now is the time. It's written in the stars. Now is the time. We deserve it. We need to start talking. We need to start collaborating. And so please reach out if you have ideas. I think that it's only going to get better if we do that, because the thing is that I'm afraid if we don't start collaborating, we're going to get stuck in this uncomfortable transitional period much longer than we need to. And I know I don't want that. So let's do this. Let's blow some solutions wide open. Now is our time, and I know that we can shift humanity. So thank you for watching. I look forward to hearing from you. I look forward to seeing you on another episode. Take care.